Hi, this is Matt, and you're listening to Bluegrass Jam Along, the podcast for anyone and everyone who loves bluegrass. Hey everybody, this is your Bluegrass Briefing for Monday, September 18th, 2023. And a little bit of news on the podcast this week. What have we got coming up? We have an interview coming out this Wednesday with James Key of East Nash Grass. I have interviewed Harry from the band before, but I've not spoken to James before, and we had a really cool chat. I had a few technical issues which we managed to iron out, but that's coming on Wednesday. Really interesting. I love their new record, and I'm looking forward to putting that one out. Also, while I'm away, I'm going to IBMA in a week's time. I will be recording hopefully some bits and pieces as I go, sort of through my journey, people I bump into, people I get a chance to chat to over there. And I'm going to put an episode together based around my experience of being at IBMA. Hopefully that will all come off, and I'll have that for you when I get back. But I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to be a really cool few days, and I'm already excited to meet some people I've been chatting to and just experience the IBMA thing for the first time. So that's going to be amazing. And exciting news, I have another supporter for the podcast, which is Peghead Nation. I love Peghead Nation. I've been using their courses for a while. I really enjoy them. They've got such a range of just great stuff, really interesting tutors, really interesting courses, just such a wealth of fascinating stuff. If you're interested in playing acoustic roots music, go and check out Peghead Nation. They have signed up to support the podcast for 6 months, which is brilliant. I'm very excited about that. And they've also said that if anybody wants to try a course free for a month, just go to pegheadnation.com and use the code Jamalong, and you can get a free month trying out any of the courses. And go and have a look. There's some brilliant stuff there. So that is exciting news. And we will move on to Church Street news next. And first thing, I mentioned a couple of weeks ago, Wyatt Ellis and Sierra Hull had a single called Grassy Cove out, and that is number one on the Bluegrass Today weekly chart, which is really cool. Great song. I love that. It's nice to see what's going on with Wyatt's career so far, so well done, Wyatt. And the second bit of news is the IBMA World of Bluegrass app is out now, which I have downloaded and I have already started using, and it's great because it gives you the schedule all the way through the week. So not only can you see what's coming up, but you can create your own schedule. So every time there's a event or a gig or a showcase or a thing you're interested in, you can add it into your schedule and it'll just build your itinerary for the week, which is really, really useful. So go get that. It's on the app stores. I'll stick a link in the show notes as always, so you can go and find that. But I've been using it. It's a really, really handy way of organising your week. So yeah, IBMA World of Bluegrass app. Go and check that out. Which brings us on to The Grass is New, which is the releases. And the first up, Corey Walker has a new record called School Project out, which was brought to my attention by Lisa Kinsman, who is a listener of the podcast and who I've chatted to a bit. Thank you, Lisa. I've been listening to this. It's great. I've put a track called Far Away, which features Tim O'Brien in the playlist. So go and have a listen to that. But check out Corey's record. It's really good. I'm looking forward to really digging into that over the next couple of weeks. Hopefully find a physical copy of it while I'm in the States, and I'd like to get a CD of that. But Corey obviously is the banjo player in East Nash Grass, who I'm featuring later in the week with the interview, so that's a nice serendipitous bit of fortune. But Corey Walker's record, School Project, go check that out. And the other thing, Lonesome Ace String Band have a new EP out called The Echo, and I've also put something from that in the Grass's new playlist, so have a listen to that as well. So Corey Walker's album and the Lonesome Ace String Band EP are the things on your radar this week. Have a listen. Hope you enjoy them. Which brings us to Scroll On Buddy, which is just stuff I've spotted on the various social media platforms over the course of the week. And there's a couple of birthday shout-outs. And one of them links back to what I was talking about at the beginning. Peghead Nation just turned 9 years old, which is great. And it was nice to see that being celebrated on social. So well done to the guys at Peghead. That's such a great achievement. And a year behind them, I saw a post just before I recorded this, actually, that Lessons with Marcel YouTube channel, the channel run by Marcel Ardans, who I'm sure you all know, just turned 8. And that is a remarkable achievement. He's built a great thing there in 8 years. And here's to many more years of both Peghead Nation and lessons with Marcel, both things that I use and I love and have been a huge resource to all of us, I am sure. So yeah, well done to both of those. And finally, the In My Ears bit. And this week I have been listening to, it's not new, but Mike Marshall and Chris Thiele's Into the Cauldron, because I realised a while ago that turns 20, that record, this year. 20, wow. So I dug it out and I had to listen again. I've listened to that record a lot over the years, but not for a little while, and just sounds as fresh and exciting as ever. I put Fisher's Hornpipe in the playlist. If you don't know that record, have a listen. It's such an exciting version of that tune, and the whole album's great, and I'm going to go and listen to that again a bit more. But yeah, just felt good to celebrate that. Great record. If you know it already, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, go and have a listen. There's nothing else quite like it. I can't think of another record that's quite like that. But it's just, so much energy and so many amazing things for your ears to enjoy in that one. And that's it. That's it for this week. Wednesday, Eastern Ashgrass interview. Week after, probably, I'll have, the next couple of weeks, the interview with Tom Utz and Martin Simpson about their new record. I haven't recorded it yet. We had a go at recording that the other night. Had too many technical problems, and we have rescheduled. So that's going to be recorded at some point this week and coming out soon. Really looking forward to sharing that one. In the meantime, have a great week. Do visit bluegrassjamalong.com to get chord sheets for tunes, find a list of episodes, sign up for the mailing list, find out more about the podcast, all of that stuff. And that's it. Have a great week. I'll see you next time, and happy picking. Bluegrass Jam Along is proud to be sponsored by Collings Guitars and Mandolins, making some of the finest guitars and mandolins in the world since the 1970s. Visit collingsguitars.com and find out why.